In today's review, we have the Green Ranger, and it's for ages 13 and up. And this is Mezco exclusive SDCC. So they brought it out there, and also you could have pre-ordered it online. So yeah, if you pre-ordered it, you're gonna have to wait probably until October to get this. But the people in SDCC, they got it first, and I bought it from them because I couldn't go to the convention, and I skipped out on the pre-order because um, I was leaving out on I was going out of town, so I couldn't pre-order it at the time. But since the people in the SDCC got it first, I said, you know what? Let me buy this before the prices skyrocket. I bought it for 166 online. I didn't pay a whole bunch of extra money, so I know they're going for 200. So that's the figure. Sorry, that's the box. And this is the Green Ranger. Look at this. They did a great job with this Green Ranger. Can't believe it. They figured out how to put cloth in a Green Ranger action figure. So yeah, his visor is reflective. As you can see, he could do the dagger, like he's calling the dragon sword, and yeah, it looks real nice. This was it's always hard to pose them like this, even with the SH figure arts. So don't feel bad if you don't get it in the first try. So yeah, that's the pose, just in case this figure can do it. Because you guys think that Mezco has limited range figures here, but no, they could do it as well. Just need to know how to do it. And yes, look at that helmet. That helmet looks very realistic because it has even the latches there to open and close it. But it doesn't open and close, it's just an effect, an illusion that makes it look like that. It's not realistic like that. And it's darker in person than this lime green that is showing off on camera. The thing is, the camera has HDR and it activates. I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's a darker green helmet. And yeah, he has the gold trims on his gloves there. Looks very realistic, very nice. His morpher looks very realistic as well. It looks like something is actually there instead of a molded thing. Connected to his belt. His belt is different as well. Very accurate to the show. His shield is very solid as well, just like the show. And the show, is a softer version, but I like it like this better. It's better for action figure form. He got his gold cuffs in his arms there. Looks real nice. His boots has this rivets effect, like if it's been sewn together. So it makes it look more realistic in person. He has his gold rims as well, and on his boots, very accurate. Look at his treads there, looks real nice. And it has no snags like some people's version got it. Like, I don't know how these reviewers get these first edition Green Rangers and it has a whole bunch of defects on. It's not even worth getting it firsthand. I'd rather be number 5 and get the best version, And these little rivets there, that's the sewing, the stitching. I guess they did their best there, but it comes out ugly anyway, so there's no way around it. It has to have some stitches somewhere. So it was well done anyway. Yeah, I guess it's just basically for the photographer so he could throw a good picture from the front. that's where you're gonna have it displayed anyway, like this. And yeah, the green on the show is definitely reflective, but this green is not. This is a green that is pretty much matte. I guess so when people take pictures of it, it won't look like, it won't flash on them, like it will look glowing. So if it was very show accurate that when you take a picture of the Green Ranger, then it will show the 3M, and it will probably make the picture look bad. So they had the photographers in mind when they were making this figure. So yeah, his articulation is very well done. Like, you can't expect nothing better than this. This is like the best version of the Green Ranger. Well done. And these are his accessories. So you have his head from the Power Ranger as a human form. And yeah, even his eyes are very shiny as well when you look at it. Very nice. Has like a glossy look. Very well done, like Mezco usually does. He has his splayed out hands, or his karate posing hands. He has a fisted hands. He has a grip hands. He got more grip hands. He got the open hands as well. And look at this sword. This guy is very nice. Very well done. Very accurate. Look, it even has a tassel there. That little ball moves around. Like, wow, they made a good job with this. And he has the red ball there. I think in the show it was clear, but still, it's still a nice design. Even within inside the sword, it has these little details on it. And on the tip of the sword as well, has a lot of great detail. And yeah, it was well done. This is better than SH Figure Arts, because SH Figure Arts had it molded, but this is actually a whole new level of accuracy there. So yeah, this is a real nice sword. I'm gonna display with that. I'm telling you that much. And this is his other sword there. I think is a specific show that actually he used this, but I do not recall this, even though I was a young kid when I was watching this Power Rangers. But yeah, it was this is a nice sword. So yeah, he has these holsters as well. One is for his dragon dagger, and it looks like it has a leather effect to it, so that's a nicely done, because the SH Figure Arts, it had the dagger holster, but it was solid. Didn't have that texture, so this one looks way better. He has a blaster holster as well for his gun, and he does have a gun. This is a sword slash gun, just like in the show. So it opens up. Look at that. I remember those Power Ranger toys from back in the day, the flip heads. They brought these white guns, but this one is actually more accurate. Has all the paint details, silver, blue, and the red. Very nice. And it actually turns into a sword. And it brings that little pick as well, which is the tip of this sword, where you could locate it there in the tip, and it becomes a sword. So those are real nice accessories, very accurate. And these are his other effects. This is a blast effect or laser effect for his gun, the small one. And he does have another gun there. I do not recall this one either. Must have been one show specific, which I probably missed as a kid, because I probably went to school or probably missed it. I don't know. Watching other cartoons. So this one looks nice. It's like a like an assault rifle kind of looking, or a flamethrower. So yeah, the base is nice. Really like it. Mezco always brings out the best bases. Very big, and the lightning effects is also well done. I guess he does use it in the show. I guess when he was an evil Green Ranger, he threw lightning out of his sword when Power Rangers were away. So yeah, he does have this also like a laser effect as well, which is, you could use it if you want to. Put it on the swords, like a slashing effect. And yeah, these are the big lasers probably for that gun right here, the big assault rifle. And he comes with a whole bunch of accessories. And it also comes with the manual just in case, so you could learn how to use it. You could attach the lightning effects to anything. And yeah, just to be careful with this toy because it's expensive, and I know there's a lot of options out there. The Lightning Collection, the Super 7, I believe they did one too, and SH Figure Arts. But this one for me is the best version of it. I can't complain, even if you say like, oh, his head looks bigger than his body, but think that he actually has a helmet on top of his head, so it got to look a little bit more accurate to the show. So yeah, it looks a little bit slightly bigger because it is an actual helmet. It's not his actual head, you know. So yeah, this action figure is for real one of my favorites of all time, the Green Ranger. Like this one really, they really went out and they did a great job with it. And it sucks that the actor Jason David Frank, he died recently, and it sucks. I felt real bad for like a few days, and it was a sad story the way he went down. He was I know he was very charismatic, and he had a lot of fans behind him, and I know his work schedule was pretty off the charts. He did the Power Ranger show, he did MMA, he did conventions. He probably tried to show up to every one, and that took a toll on his family because, you know, probably he was out all the time. You know, it causes marriage problems. But yeah, it sucks that he, you know, died and all this. As me as a Power Ranger fan, I wish he was still around, and you know, but life is how it is, you know. If I mean, some people just, you know, can't handle that stress like that. So yeah. So yeah, this dagger as well, it has a lot of accuracy as well. It has all his the flutes and his symbols and everything. And he is holding the flute as well. It's not like he's like just hanging on to it. So yeah, this is a very accurate Green Ranger. I really like it. And I give it a 10 out of 10 because they're not gonna beat this. I'm sorry. No matter how well other companies come and try to make this is the most accurate Green Ranger I've seen. So 10 out of 10, I can't complain. The only thing I do complain about is that Mezco released it at the worst time possible. Like, they released it out of nowhere. We had little to no warning, and they released it as a convention exclusive. So the price of this is very high. I know that Lightning Collection has it for like what, $25, $30, and SH Figure Arts, you could find it expensive. The prices are higher now because I sold mines and I got a good money and I invested it on this one. So I sold my old and got my new. And to me, it's the best investment I did this year. And yeah, I really like it. I can't believe they actually pulled it off. I seen the 3.0 version of it, and I was like, oh my god, they should make it for Mezco. Should definitely do this because they're the only ones that do the cloth goods. So yeah, they did a good job. I can't complain. There's nothing wrong with the figure. There's no snags like the other reviewers. I think that every early reviewer always gets some sort of defect on the figure because I don't know, they're too desperate to get it, or the company just gives them a little prototype and say, here, just take it and review it, hurry up. But this is a real nice action figure. I like it. 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna complain, and there's nothing to complain about. This is the most accurate action figure of the Green Ranger you're gonna get. This is like the creme de la creme, the best of the best. So yeah, Mezco did a great job, but they just released it at when people going on vacation. Like, come on, man, let me leave with something, man. But I had to step on the price this time because the ones who pre-ordered it, they gotta wait until October. That's why I really didn't press on didn't pre-order it. But people that went to the SDCC convention, they got it earlier. So that's why I bought it this time before the prices go way higher. It's already at $200 on eBay, and I bought it for $166. So yeah, I didn't pay way overpriced, and I did trade in my old Green Ranger, so I kind of paid just the difference. So yeah, this figure, if you're a Power Ranger fan, I definitely recommend this. It's bigger than the SH Figure Arts, is way more accurate, has way more accessories, and that includes more accessories than the Super 7 and the Lightning Collection. And it doesn't have those ports that, you know, like original figures have, like the creases, so you could do the articulations, the openings. So this is very solid, and it looks like a human being, more like a statue or whatever. It looks more solid, you know. So 10 out of 10. I recommend it if you can afford it, you know. It's not a must that if you can't, don't. I'd rather you eat than you actually buy this figure. But you know, if you could afford it and you could find it for a good price, buy it, of course. 10 out of 10.